Good morning. Today on Business Success in Six with Stacie, I have Rich Schmig here from Plum Media in Milwaukee, Wisconsin. Rich, thanks for jumping on with me today.
I'm glad to be here. Thank you for having me.
It's my pleasure. Really looking forward to asking you a little bit more about Plum Media and sharing with our clients and community what it is you do and your experience in business. Is that okay?
Sure, let's do it.
All right, here we go. When people ask you what your business, Plum Media, does, how do you describe it?
Well, I'm going to plagiarize our own website just a little bit. Plum Media creates engaging experiences through video and production and live events, and now TV shows like John McGivern's Main Streets and Good Things Brewing. And our goal is that these videos and events and TV shows get our audience to think and feel, and most importantly, to act. That's really what it's all about. If someone sees a video, we want them to have some emotion when they get done watching it and then go do something because of it. You know, our building too is also the same thing. It's very inspiring. Our clients come here, they love what we've done with the colors. Obviously, we played with the colors, but also what we've done with the trying to maintain some of the history of the building within the way that we renovated it. And I think most importantly, it's our people. Our people are talented, and they have diverse, interesting backgrounds, and they're a lot of fun. It's really what it comes down to.
That sounds wonderful. So, what were your plans when you started Plum Media and how have they changed?
Well, we certainly weren't thinking about becoming a company with 25 people and a building that we would work in. It was really just about uh, doing taking our experience in video production and live TV and doing corporate communications in a new way that was really engaging for the audience. You know, so many of the programs that we watch were in those days just someone with a camera at the back of a room, and it would run for an hour or 2 hours, and then they'd say, "Here, watch this." It just wasn't engaging. It wasn't memorable. And for us, it was about delivering on the return on investment. Our clients would pay us money to make a video, and we wanted to make sure that they got the most for their money by creating videos and events that their audiences would walk away from and remember that message or act on whatever new process was being implemented. That so they got their maximum ROI. And over the years, the word spread about our work. We hired some really creative people here and who felt the same way that we do about telling engaging stories, doing quality work. And like us, they wanted to have fun doing it. And you know, the next thing you know, we have 25 employees in this building, and things just took off. It was never intended to be what it is, but it's been a fun journey.
Congratulations on that. Employing 25. That's great. Wonderful. So, what is the biggest way, besides employing so many people, that you impact the community?
Well, there are a number of ways. One is some of our business is with some charitable organizations in the area. And for them, we talked about ROI. For them, it's if they're spending money with us, they want to see some fundraising dollars come in. It comes down to that. So
Mhm.
getting their message told in a way that encourages people to make some donations. And if that happens, then they're successful. And of course, then we're successful. So that's probably the biggest way, the most direct way that we impact the community. We do something here every year. It's a surprise pro bono project that we take on every year. We find a local Southeast Wisconsin organization that wants to do a video. Maybe they've got a little bit of a budget for it, and they come to us to take their meager dollars and turn them into something great. And what we do is tell them to keep their money and put it back into their organization, and
Aw.
then turn the project loose on our team here and let them go crazy. For us, it's an opportunity to have the staff do some professional development, maybe try some new things, and uh, deliver that video in a different way than the client was expecting. It's always more than what they were expecting, and they're so far everyone has been just blown away by what they've seen and what they get at the end of the project. I think the other way that we impact our community is just we do two TV shows. We do John McGivern's Main Streets and Good Things Brewing, and those are shows about Milwaukee and about Southeast Wisconsin. And the goal with both of those programs is to get those audiences to go explore and see the communities. And if they do, if they go explore those cities and the places here in Milwaukee and spend some dollars and spend some time, well, that impacts the community in a positive way too.
Absolutely. That's a huge impact. Thank you for doing all of that. That's very, very impressive.
That's not me. It's the whole team here.
That's wonderful. What is one challenge that you have faced that other business owners could learn from?
One challenge that I faced was trying to do it all.
Mm,
I couldn't do the work that I do in video and live events and TV production, and also manage the company. And it was okay when we were small, when there were just two or three of us, or even when we got to four or five. Yeah, that was fine. We could manage that. But then as we grew, there were challenges to the processes, the way we do things here at the office, and um, you know, I know a lot about video production, but I don't know a whole lot about HR and benefits and hiring. And so uh, I started by joining some organizations, some CEO organizations, and they were great sounding boards. There was just terrific networking that went on there. I still have a lot of contacts out there that I rely on all the time. They also provide advice on uh, some of the questions that I would bring to them. Certainly, they had some different perspectives, and it was always enjoyable and engaging to hear their take on how they do things at their companies.
mhm.
Internally, we began to develop some teams to help manage our workflow and manage what we do here with our employees. We looked outside the company to find some help with benefits and payroll and a few other things. And really, for us, after we got past that initial growing stage, it became a focus on what our core competencies are and
Mm.
not try to do it all. Just look at the things we're really good at and then find help on the things that we're not good
Really, really smart advice. So, and also, what is your favorite thing to do, if you don't mind me asking you? So, because we know you don't want to do
at.
HR.
Right. And well, yeah, the funny thing here is that HR has been for years, hey, Rich. Yeah, we now have some HR people here. So it's not, hey, Rich anymore. My favorite thing to do for me personally is the live events. I do a lot of live events for corporate clients, and it's fun seeing the immediate reaction of an audience to a great video or a terrific keynote speaker, or hearing people buzz as they walk out of the room having just learned something great. Uh, very fortunate that my work takes me around the world, so I get to see new places as well. So that would be my favorite part of the business.
Very cool. Thanks for sharing that. So, what does
Yeah.
the future look like to you? And do you have an exit plan?
Yes, I do have an exit plan. I laugh because for a while there, I thought about it for a long time, and then it kind of dawned on me that I am going to retire. I better do something. And so it started off by talking with a lot of those people in the CEO organizations. I have a succession plan in place now. I have two partners who are in place. We've been working together for about a year, and just handing over the reins to them, teaching them what it is I do, why I do what I do, and how the company got to where it is. We have a weekly meeting, and one of the partners every week comes with a history question. What did you do back in 1996 when you started doing this thing? It's really one of my joys, going to that meeting and finding out what the history question is going to be. I never know. It's always a surprise.
That's really
We
cool.
also developed a leadership team here with some of the people who've been here for quite a while, or people who are in some key positions, and they help develop our culture and our processes so that we can continue to grow. Everything that we've done over 25 years, let's take that another 25 years. So they assist with the day-to-day, week-to-week, month-to-month planning. We get together every week for tactical meetings, and we get together every quarter to just see how we're doing on what we've done in the last quarter and make some plans for the next quarter, and then look ahead for the next year. And I think in the end, my when I retire, which won't be too far away, I'm going to be spending my time on my boat, golfing. I'll be in my wood shop. I love woodworking, and of course, traveling. One thing that I do in my job that I plan to continue after I get done working. I'll be taking all of that with me.
Congratulations. Yeah, it's so neat to hear when companies still want to grow and want to pass that on. I hear some people that just say, "Well, I don't know what I'm going to do." And then you think about all those employees and those people that would be affected from that. So I'm so glad you have a great plan in place and that you have so many unique and fun hobbies that you can continue to do.
Yeah,
So
I'm looking
also
forward. I
to
think anybody that knows me knows that I'm organized. I'm a man with a plan, and even in retirement, I'm going to have a plan.
That's great. Absolutely wonderful. So, final question for you. All subjects open. What inspires you most?
Wow. I mean, it's broad. It's really everything. It's nature, movies, conversations, travel, concerts, all of those things. Just being part of those are the things that inspire me. I like to figure out how things work, and what makes them tick. Same with people. I'd like to know, right now in the job that I do, what is it about people that gets their attention, that makes things resonate with them? And as I figure those out, that helps me deliver the message that I'm doing with a TV show or a concert, or a live event or a video. It makes that part of it, when it lands with somebody and they get it, that's really rewarding. And I also just like walking around my office. There are great people here doing great work, and sometimes I'll just pop in and see what it is they're working on, and that's that's truly inspiring because they are really doing some really great stuff.
Absolutely.
When I started the business 25 years ago, my business partner and I, our motivation, our inspiration, if you will, was pretty simple. It was get 6 kids through college. That was what we needed to do. Uh, as our Plum family has grown, it's gone from 6 kids to over 50 kids and grandkids now. And really, that's what it all comes down to, is family, and making sure that what we're doing here helps the people who are counting on us at home. And so if we're able to take care of that, then that means that our work is successful, because people enjoy what it is that they're watching. They're learning things from us. They're being motivated by the things we do. And so we can take care of our families at home, because, families, kids, that's the inspiration. Seeing things through their eyes, that's truly an inspiration to me.
Absolutely. That's beautiful and inspiring. Well, thank you so much for all of the work you do. I wish you well. Now, if somebody wants to
Thank
get in
you.
touch with you or Plum Media, how would they do so?
Well, the easiest way is to go online, plummedia.com. It's Plum. There's no B. It's like the fruit. That's we love the fruit because of the color, and also the word plum has a secondary meaning. If you are doing a plum project, or if you have a plum assignment, that's the best project or the best assignment. You always want to have the plum. So that's where the name came from. So go to plummedia.com and you'll learn more about us.
Well, thank you so much. And thank you for sharing that as well. That's very interesting.
Yeah, you're welcome. It's a pleasure talking with you.
It's my pleasure, Rich. Thank you and take care.